Hello, Professor. This is Xiao. I'm here to present my pivot table dashboard projects about NYC traffic safety information. As everybody know, New York City is well known for its traffic, of course, not in a good way. And so, as a resident here in New York City, for me, it's very interesting to know like the traffic information and the traffic safety for resident here. I found the data from the NYC Open Data website, which has a lot of interesting data that could be used for potential analysis, like public safety, housing and development, etc. So, in this project, I select the first 1,000 rows as the sample data for my project. The data ranges from August 2015 to October 2016, which could provide us the motor vehicle collisions information for the past 1 year. So the first thing I did is to create a table based on the raw data. We can think of the source data. We can see there are a lot of columns here, like date, time, specific time when the collision happened, borough, where did the collision happens, location information, and the number of persons injured, killed, and vehicle type, etc. So with this information, we could easily to know like where the traffic collisions happen most and um, did when is the highest traffic collisions happened and what's people's injured situations, etc. So the features I find most useful here is a pivot table and the corresponding pivot charts, slicer, which could help me to create a dashboard. So with pivot table, it makes it easy to filter analysis data in a real fast fashion. So I first created pivot table based on the borough information and the injured person's information. So I use borough as a rows in this pivot table, and I use the sum of number of persons injured, number of pedestrians injured, and the cyclist injured as column values. So as you can see, I can get very good summarization of the distribution of the injured situations in different boroughs, which is really nice. And then I did the similar things. Instead of using boroughs as rows, I choose to use the date as a rows, and we can, with this pivot table, we can easily find out that on September 14th, most traffic collisions happened, and it caused 38 people being injured. And etc. is for like the vehicle types with the people injured. So another feature I found very nice to use is the pivot chart and slicers. So you can see I can build a very like vivid and interactive dashboards based on these features. So here with slicers, users can interactively choose the filters they want. For example, I choose Bronx. I get the information about person injured around like time around the whole years, how many persons are injured in the peak time, which is as you can see, the data changed when I change the slicer field, which is really nice. So this is my simple analysis of the NYC traffic collision situations with the help of a pivot table and dashboards. Unfortunately, is that I don't have pivot view on my laptop. Otherwise, I think it would be very nice to and more interesting if I could integrate the data with the Power View, so we can have a more vivid and interactive way of visualizing data. So I guess I can keep improving this. Thanks.